friends, the Bermuda Triangle. In a small corner of the Atlantic Oceans, ships have vanished without a trace, planes have disappeared mid-air, radios go silent, and no wreckage is ever found. This area has terrified lots of sailors, pilots, scientists for decades. It's called the Bermuda Triangle. But the question is it really cursed or just misunderstood by we people? The Bermuda Triangle. It's also known as the Devil's Triangle. This Devil's Triangle stretches across 500,000 square miles of the area in the Atlantic Ocean. It's one of the most busiest shipping lanes in the Atlantic Ocean and also in the world. Yet, it's one of the most feared zone of the Atlantic Ocean. The term Bermuda Triangle was first used in 1964 by the famous writer Vincent Gaddis. He claimed this mysterious patch of ocean had swallowed numbers of ships and aircrafts which are too high to be considered as coincidence. The famous disappearances. Flight 19, 1945. It was 5th of December 1945. 5 US Navy bombers took off from Florida for a routine training mission. Radio contact became soon strange. The pilots reported their compasses were not working anymore. One voice said, "We are lost." Everything looks strange, the ocean doesn't look right. Hours later, all 5 bombers disappeared from their training zone. A rescue aircraft was sent, but that too vanished with 13 crew members on board.
Crazy compass. Crazy compass.
Second, USS Cyclops, 1918. Decades earlier in 1918, the US Navy cargo ship called USS Cyclops set sail from Barbados to Baltimore with 309 men. It never arrived. No distress call, no debris. The largest loss of life in US naval history, not involving combat, all inside the Bermuda Triangle. Over the years, there were many more incidents. The list grew longer and longer and longer. The Star Tiger 1948, the Star Ariel 1949, the Marine Sulphur Queen 1963. Different vessels, different eras, same pattern, and still there is no any traces of what is happening there. So what's really happening here? Let's explore the most popular theories from scientific to the supernatural. First one is navigation and compass malfunction. Some people believe the Bermuda Triangle is one of the few places on Earth where magnetic compasses point to true north rather than magnetic north. This can confuse pilots and sailors, causing them to drift hundreds of kilometers off the course.
Crazy compass. Crazy compass.
Second one, extreme weather and Gulf Stream currents. The area is known for violent storms, water spouts, and massive waves that appears without any warning. The Gulf Stream, a powerful ocean current, can carry debris far away within hours, making wrecks impossible to find. Third one is methane gas theory. Another scientific theory points below the surface. Massive pockets of methane gas trapped under the seafloor could suddenly erupt, reducing water density and causing ships to sink instantly. Fourth theory is electromagnetic theory or electronic fog. Some pilots have reported entering into a strange thick fog where their instruments go crazy and visibility drops to zero. They call it electronic fog. Could electromagnetic disturbance in the region interfere with equipment is one of the biggest questions for this myth, for this legend. And of course, no mystery is complete without the wild theories. Some say it's alien abducting humans, others talk of lost technology from Atlantis or time wraps that swallow entire ships.
Fast-moving orb, the missile appearing to bounce off the object, doing very little damage, the orb then zipping away unfazed.
So, what science really found when scientists and researchers actually studied the Bermuda Triangle, they told the different story regarding this Bermuda Triangle. The US Coast Guard and NOAA both concluded that there is nothing abnormal about that specific area. According to data, the number of incidents here is no greater than in any other busy part of the ocean. In most cases, human errors, unpredictable weather, and obviously technical failures were the real causes of these specific incidents. Even insurance company Lloyd's of London, which tracks maritime risk, found no extra danger in the Bermuda Triangle. Statistically, it's as safe as anywhere else on the sea. Media and pop culture. Obviously, so if science has no mystery here, why do people still believe in these mysteries, in these legends? The answer lies in pop culture. In 1974, author Charles Barkley published The Bermuda Triangle, which became a global bestseller. TV shows, movies, and novels followed, each adding new myths, new legends, and exaggeration of the Bermuda Triangle. The mystery grew bigger than the truth because, well, mystery sells. The Bermuda Triangle isn't a supernatural trap, it's a mirror, a reflection of our fears, our imagination, and our eternal curiosity about the unknown. The ocean is vast, unpredictable, and unforgiving. It doesn't need any sort of magic to make itself dangerous. So, what do you believe? Is the Bermuda Triangle just a legend, or is there still something we don't fully understand? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into mystery and science, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more such explorations, more such explanations. Until next time, stay curious.